Further, a day after Israel notified the United Nations of ending decades-old ties with UNRWA, UN Chief Antonio Guterres has said that Israel's ban on its operations will lead to the collapse of aid in Gaza. He added that UN lawyers are reviewing the move. However, the end of 1967 agreement is immediate.
General, he continues to believe that the work of UNRWA is performing in the occupied Palestinian territory is essential, and that there is no alternative to UNRWA as we see it. If the law is fully implemented, right, and Israel makes it impossible for UNRWA to continue to operate, this will have no effect on Israel's responsibility to provide for the population, and any failure to provide the necessary support to the population will be Israel's responsibility. We're obviously, our lawyers and UNRWA's lawyers are also taking a closer look at the letter.
The United States too has opposed the Israeli legislation on UNRWA and was studying the Israeli letter to the UN to learn what the implications might be. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has for years called for UNRWA to be dismantled, accusing it of anti-Israeli incitement. And to give us more details on it, I've been joined by my colleague Amit Mukherjee, who's joining us from New Delhi. Hi Amit, a very good morning to you. Amit, what specific actions or conditions is the US government demanding from Israel to improve humanitarian conditions in Gaza?
Well, so that's very basic requirements that was actually put out by US, amidst reports of genocides and increased military activity in Gaza by Israeli forces. US has been categorically demanding supply of humanitarian aid, particularly medicines and essential supplies, and of course food, because there's a lot of report of starvation in the Gaza area right now. Amidst the ongoing conflict which has been there for the last almost over a year now. And so United States, like we saw in the statement of White House also, that it has been demanding a lot of things from Israel to put things right on ground and provide aid to people who are suffering out there, which includes children also. But again, even the United States is very, very categorical in stating that, nothing really has worked out as far as ground realities are concerned. In fact, if you look at what has been happening, leave aside humanitarian aid, the Israeli operations are continuing in Gaza because they still perceive a lot of threat from the existing, remaining Hamas squads, which they believe are still present in Gaza right now. So they are mounting consistent attack repeatedly every now and then, to eliminate the last of the Hamas, as Benjamin Netanyahu had earlier vowed, when he declared the war against Hamas. So that.
All right. Thank you so much. We leave it there, Amit.